Hey there, have you ever run a relay race? It is very important in the relay race that the baton is being passed well and received well. If not, the whole process of the relay can be frustrated. Same thing is applicable to speaking in public. It is very important that after you've worked on yourself as a speaker, after you've prepared your informations, that you make sure that your information and the content you have is well received. Don't forget, in my last video, we spoke about the importance of being a good speaker, and we gave you the definition of public speaking, which is what? Passing across, which is the act and act. And we've explained the act and act in previous video of passing across specific relevant information to a targeted audience at a specific period of time. And in the act of public speaking, in the former video, we just spoke about the skills under the ACT of public speaking, your style as a speaker, and the standard, the rules and regulations of public speaking. We also spoke about the ACT, the act of public speaking, which we said you need to know your PPC, you need to prepare, you need to present, and you need to conclude. And don't forget, in the first video that we made on public speaking, on the definition of public speaking, we said public speaking is divided, the definition, we categorize them into 6 things. And I told you that once you understand these 6 things, you can be rest assured that you know all what you need to know about becoming the great speaker. So let me just list the system for you. Number 1, you know the ACT of public speaking, the ART of public speaking, passing across, which we will be deliberating on today. Then we also specific relevant information, targeted audience at a particular period of time. So let me just take it again. The ART of public speaking, that is 1. The ACT, that is 2. Passing across, that is 3. Specific relevant information, that is 4. Targeted audience, that is 5. And a particular period of time. If you understand these 6 things about public speaking, I bet you can stand anywhere in the world and you open your mouth and speak, and people will listen to you. Keep in touch. It is very important for you as a speaker that in the act of passing across your information, you are energetic, you're able to gesticulate very well, you are creative, you are audible. I mean, I can't just be speaking and say, no, you need to open your mouth and talk. The people need to hear what you are saying and trying to comprehend it. You need to be smart. Yes. And most importantly, your audience need to like you. I don't know how you go about it, but they need to like you. If they don't like you, they will not listen to you. And another important point you need to note as a speaker is you need to have information about everything that is going on in the world, ranging from IT to technology to scientific to economics. I mean, you need to be very varied in your knowledge, so you need to read wide as a speaker. So this is things you need to do. It is very important for you as a speaker also to be able to think on your feet. Yes. And you don't argue. For example, you can decide to go into interactive section with your audience and they disagree with you. You need to let them know that you are not authority on what you do without arguing with them. You need to speak intentionally. I mean, you just need to be free. That is why in one of our videos, we spoke about you discovering who you are. Once you understand who you are, then passing across your information will be well packaged. And it is very important for you, very, very important for you as a speaker, that you don't overload your audience. And that is why I've made this video in short form, because it can be stressful or tiresome when you sit down and you are listening to a 2, 4, 5 hours videos on public speaking. And that's why I'm making this video bit by bit. You listen to one today, you like it, you want to listen to another tomorrow, isn't it? That is good. So you don't need to overload your audience. And it is very important for you as a speaker that you do the audience analysis. Don't forget, you firstly do pre-audience analysis. I mean, you try to understand who your audience is so that you can prepare your speech. Then you need to do the audience analysis. I mean, when you are giving your speech, you need to understand who the audience are. How are they receiving my information? Are they sleeping? What is happening? Are they not making notes? Are they understanding me? Am I saying it rightly? I mean, you need to really capture everything that is going on in the place that you are giving your speech, and put these three things at the back of your mind. That anytime you give a speech, there are some audience, part of your audience, some of them will agree with you, some of them will disagree with you, yes, and some of them will be undecided. You don't have to force those that disagree with you in agreeing with you. Your attention is to be on those who are undecided. If I don't like you, I don't like you. There's nothing you can do about it, even if you are the best person in the world. Barack Obama is one of the great speakers, and there are still people, I've met people who say they don't like Barack Obama's speech. You can't make everybody be on board with you. Focus on getting those who really enjoy what you do. Find out people among the audience who are really enjoying you. Those people will give you confidence to want to speak more or say more. There's one thing that one of my lecturers likes about me in a class. He says, Samson, I like the way you give me an interactive mode. I mean, you look at me, you nod, you put down notes. It shows that you are listening. So look for such people among the audience, people who are listening to you, people who understand communication languages, who can give you positive feedback as a speaker. Interact with these people and let them give you the feedback and the strengths that you need to speak on as a speaker. So don't forget that we had our definitions. We say that public speaking is the ART and ACT of passing across specific relevant information to a targeted audience at a specific period of time. And don't forget that we've demystified the ART and ACT of public speaking. We are not talking about passing across the information. So before we go, this video, let's quickly look at specific relevant information. What information at all are you passing? Yes, it is very important that after you've done your audience analysis, you give information that is related to the audience. For example, if I'm to teach the ABC of public speaking to a kindergarten children, it will be different from teaching it to an adult. I mean, I have a niece. If I'm to teach her ABC, I'm not going to tell her that A for attitude, B for behavior. She's not going to understand that. That is not a language. But if I tell her A for apple, and I show her apple, B for baby, you're a baby. C for cat, see the cat. You know, in those order, she can relate because she has seen these things. She understands these things. These are languages. But if I'm to say the same thing to you, let's say you listening to me about you're an adult, and I'm to train you, and I'm telling you, A for apple, B for baby, C for cat. Come on, that is too below your languages. But if I'm telling you that for you to be a good speaker, you have to understand that the A is your attitude. Your attitude as a speaker is very, very important. I mean, you need to behave well. That is B. Then your character too is important. That is C. You could connect very well that, okay, it's talking about the ABC, the attitude, the behavior, and the character. So it is very, very important for you as a speaker that your information must be specific and relevant to the audience. If you give any irrelevant information to a particular audience, you end up pissing the audience off. And don't forget that I've said earlier that it is not about you, the speaker. It is about your listener, because they are the one receiving the information. I mean, I was in a seminar and the speaker said, well, in this seminar, I'm only concerned with one person who is ready to listen to me. If the person grabs it, then I'm fine. Come on, that is wrong to say as a speaker. You are talking about 2,500 people and you want just one person to listen to you. That is why it is important for you to train yourself as a speaker so that you can carry along everybody. Yes, it is very important that everybody be on the same page with you as a speaker. It is possible. Yeah, don't say it's not possible. If you are given the information right and you follow the steps I've given you, you'll be able to carry every and single person along with you to be on the same page. That is why you need to understand your audience analysis. And that is why you need to be able to connect with them and give them information that is relevant to them. Don't forget to like my video, to subscribe. I mean, comment on it, share it. It is very important that you give me positive feedback so that I will know that you are listening to me. Ask questions. Tell me the topic you want me to speak on. Give me information on what you want me to say and how you want me to address you. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know if you don't like this video. Tell me things that I'm doing and I need to do right. Let's interact. It is very, very important that you interact with your speaker. So I'm glad that you listen to me, and I'm happy. And in my next lecture, I'll be talking about how to target your audience and speaking at a particular period of time. Thank you.